Hi, welcome to our match. It's versus Waldsee Beaver. Now they're actually bottom and they've lost all their matches and they're losing them badly. I think this is just an easy win. We are away. I think this is easy enough. I think what we want to do is just put a relatively strong squad, rest some of our key players, but make sure they are on the bench in case we need them. I think that's kind of what we want to do. I think we can rest our goalkeeper, that's an obvious one. I think we can rest Pereira. I think we can rest McAllister here, give Hazard a start. I think we can rest Arellano maybe. It's going to cause us a formation change. I don't know, maybe we can sub him early, just working this out. Ideally, if we get off Arellano, we get off Jajic, we get off Tinkler. So they're the three subs, Jajic, Arellano, Tinkler. So they can be pre-planned, and then yeah, I think that's largely okay. I think that's good. Alright, let's do it. So we've got a very strong squad. We are resting some of our main players, most notable of which is our goalkeeper. You know, we probably could have one thing that we didn't really check, which we should have, but our next match in our calendar, okay, we've got a couple before the Sansparial Cup, because I think Arellano is one yellow card away from suspension, so wouldn't want him to miss the Sansparial Cup, so that was actually a bit of a mistake really, to not check that first. Anyway. Whoop. Should definitely get that aggressiveness right down, so that was a bit of a mistake to be a bit late on that. Hopefully we get away with it, which we did. We've had 4 shots already in the first 7 minutes, so it looks like we're very much in control and well on the way to winning, but no, it's still 0-0 at the moment. Okay. It is a tricky one because you rest some of our better players, but it also means that our team maybe doesn't secure the result as quickly, which means that we can't make subs as quickly. Hopefully we've got the overall balance right here. We will get a comfortable win still. We've left enough star power out there with Jajic, Arellano, Tinkler, and just generally a lot of our other starting players. So I think hopefully we got the balance right. But right now it's like, if we hadn't got this goal, I would already be getting pretty concerned, to be honest, because they've had 5 shots themselves. It is the case that we online, they're not, and you can see we've already got a bit of a conditional advantage. So we should have the upper hand in the second half. But right now, I'd already be thinking, if we weren't winning, especially if we were losing 1-0, now we're winning 2-0. I think it's very secure. But if the score right now could, if we were a bit unlucky, it could easily be 1-0 down, and I would be thinking, maybe we need to bring some of our better players on at half time. However, it's not the case. We're 3-0 up now, and it's game over, I think. So the decisions now are with the subs, basically. We've got a couple matches until our Sansparial Cup match, So we might want to leave Arellano out there. There's one yellow card away from the suspension, kind of. It's a tricky one, really. Or we might want to. And it's game over. Yes, we're just thinking about, we can roll the changes out at half time. So we'll do the first one, we'll get Jajic off, and then I think we'll get these are the three guys we want to get off. It's just the order, I think, here. So I think first we can sacrifice Jajic. Didn't apply it. Let's apply it. And then I think probably Arellano, I guess. You know what, that can just happen right now. Let's just do it. We don't need to hold two subs on for that long, so that's Arellano, and then I think the last one is Tinkler. It's just when, I guess. I'm just putting my mouse there, so and it's definitely over. It's just about that right balance. We get a player injured, we'll have to play a lot of the game with only 10 men, but that's kind of okay because we've obviously won the match, but also there's no harm in making sure that we've got a superior goal difference over everybody. In case that becomes an issue, can become an issue, and knowing that you've got that upper hand in the goal difference, it means something. So I think it's just about finding that right balance, and I think we've kind of found it. I think it should be about now. And let's get Tinkler off. So yeah, we did that okay. I think we've managed to rest our keeper, Pereira, McAllister. Yeah, we managed to start them on the bench, and we managed to get off Jajic, Arellano and Tinkler. So right now we've got 6 of our regular starters on the bench, including keeper, Tinkler, Arellano, Jajic, Pereira. So the 5 most important ones are all on the bench, and McAllister is he the 6th most important. I mean, he's a candidate. I honestly don't know who it is. It's a bit tricky to argue that one all over the place, but he's probably is close to it. I think it's either him or James would be the other one, but just because we've got depth in midfield and we have less depth there. But all in all, I think we've done well. We've got an easy win that we knew would be easy. We've made sure a lot of players were rested. In the end, obviously, it looks like we've not needed to field the team anywhere near this strong to get the result. We could have fielded a lot more reserve players, and if this user remains inactive for the rest of the season when we play them at home, it's pretty clear that we can just field pretty much none of our normal starting 11 and we'll probably this match quite comfortably, or just to, how do you say, use our better under 21s combined with our sort of squad senior players. I think we'll get a real easy result still, an easy win when we play at home. So we should keep that one in mind when we play them at home later this season. So hopefully we can just get out of this match without an injury. Oh. What a shame. Keeper nearly had a great game. Still had a really good game. Could have been man of the match though, potentially. But he definitely won't be now. It's hard to say who the man of the match will be. I think it's probably going to be Tinkler. It's looking like. That's my guess. Or R11. I think it's between them two. Or James if he scores another goal now. I think it'll be Tinkler. Put my money on Tinkler. It's my final answer. I can lock it in. Probably be wrong though. That's my final answer. It's locked in. And it was Tinkler. We were right, good. So, I'm not sure what there really was to learn from this match. It was a real easy win. We knew it would be. I think the mistake was really that we just underestimated how easy it was going to be, and didn't really need to field a squad anywhere near as strong as what it was. And saying that, I was saying we were worried at the start of the match, and we were outplaying them or whatever. But I was saying how worried I'd be, around this point before this goal was scored. Around the 20-something minute, I was saying I would be quite concerned right now if we were losing 1-0 and would be considering subbing on our better players on the bench at half-time. So maybe not, with the weaker squad. I don't know. Clearly we had a squad more than strong enough to win this match, basically, because we won 10-1. That's obvious. But yeah, it could definitely. I think we could field a weaker squad when we play them at home. That's fine. As to whether a mistake was made now, I don't think you call it a mistake. I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing against bottom in the league who's lost all their matches by a lot. We definitely couldn't afford to be the one team that drops points against them. I don't think it's just one of those matches. It's it's a must-win match. You have to win it because it's just there to be easily won. And if we fielded a team too weak, we could have jeopardised that. So did we get the balance right? No, we definitely. We're leaning too much on the side of caution and fielded a squad way stronger than we need to be. But it's better to accidentally win 10-1 than what it is to accidentally draw 1-1 basically, because you got it wrong. So I think made a slight mistake, but it's better to make that mistake and just easily win. So a little bit too cautious, but at the end of the day, we got away with it. None of our players got injured. It's all good. So, and it really is just another match, another win. Winning all of our matches this season. So I think we're still going with the winning formula. This was the one match where we actually changed that winning formula a little bit because we knew that we'd win that match so easily. And it really is just, let's just keep going. Let's keep venturing on. Neos Cosmos, normally one of our contenders. They're undefeated, but they've already dropped 6 points, and they've got a few matches in hand. They might drop some more points yet. I think we're looking very comfortable, really. And Jazz were right up there, but the thing with Jazz is that they, for whatever reason, every single season they just have this thing where they just win all their matches at the end of the season and finish near the top. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens again. But really, But really, it's an amazing start, and I think we just want to keep winning as many as we can right now. So when we hit that little patch of form where we drop some points, and when Cosmos and other teams, Jazz and whoever else, hit that patch where they win 10 matches in a row themselves, that we will have enough of a lead that can all happen and we'll still be in front. So we'll keep pushing, we'll keep trying to fight for every point, and we'll see where we get. So cheers, thanks for watching, and catch you for the next match.